Hi everyone, and I'm here to talk about the importance of your pre-ops briefing prior to the operational period that typically occurs every morning on an incident with the operations section group. The importance of the pre-ops briefing, we're going to follow the format of task, purpose, and end state. The intent of this is to confirm that each division has reviewed their 204s, provide updates or corrections based on any changes since the post-ops debrief, and ensure that the operational plan for the day is accurate and up to date. Following task, purpose, end state, the task for this is each division will review and verify their 204s for the area of responsibility, advising of any resource adjustments, operational changes, or new intelligence. The purpose of this is to ensure that the day's operational plan is fully aligned with the current conditions and that all divisions are synchronized in their actions and resource needs before the field operations begins. The end state is the 204s are accurate, divisions are fully prepared for the day's operations, and there's alignment across teams regarding priorities, resources, and tactical options. Remember, in your pre-ops, it's time compressed. If your pre-ops is at 5:30 and your operational briefing is at 6 o'clock, you have to get this complete in a very time-bound manner. Here's an example of an effective scenario as a division group supervisor prepares for their pre-ops briefing. So Operations Section Chief calls up Division Alpha. Good morning. I reviewed the 204s for Division Alpha. I have 3 items I will get with the resource unit leader to correct immediately after the briefing. And based on the intel from last night's IR, the only change for the plan for today is that we will prioritize completing the structure protection on the southern end of Division Alpha between drop point 10 and drop point 12 to account for the increased fire activity near there. No changes needed on the 204. Task, purpose, and state is still valid, and we have the needed resources in the division. All other resources are on track, and I've communicated with Division Bravo on the change that will have fewer resources near the Alpha Bravo break. We are fully aligned and ready to move forward. No further updates. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jason Coyle, and I'm going to give you an example of an ineffective pre-ops report out from a division. Yeah, good morning. So last night we had some changes, but not too many. Kind of like we talked about after the debrief. I still need to confirm a couple things about the resources. Actually, I think we're down 1 engine, but I'll need to check that again. We did have some activity on the southern edge of the division. I think someone mentioned something about an IR and more fire on that side, but I'll need to see if that's really going to affect our plans for today. Also, yesterday's shift really went mostly well. As I discussed that last night, the dozer line construction was okay, but we might need to adjust it today, depending on how today goes. I haven't fully gone through my 204s yet this morning, but we should be good unless something comes up when we get out there. I'll let you know about that later. I think that's about it for now. Thanks.
Okay, so here we're back. In these 2 videos, you saw a video of an effective briefing and an ineffective briefing. The importance of these briefings being effective is so that you're succinct, you're given the right information, the appropriate information to those receiving parties, which in that pre-ops, you're going to have operations, you'll have medical, safety, logistics, information. They're all listening to you for that important information. So effective with Division Alpha, you saw that he was concise, prepared, focused. He provided relevant updates. He's reviewed the 204s. He or she made necessary adjustments, confirmed alignment with other divisions. His or her communication was clear, tactical, and within those time constraints. Now, if we look at the opposite side of this with Division Bravo, that person rambles, repeats information already covered in the previous debrief, shows a lack of preparation by not fully reviewing the 204s. The individual also introduces uncertainty, such as, I'll need to check on that again, which undermines the confidence and creates ambiguity, which we'll talk about later. Instead of making clear, actionable updates, the individual seems to defer critical information until later, which is inappropriate for a time-compressed meeting. The key difference is in preparation and the ability to deliver focused, concise updates relevant to the task at hand. And mind you, it's important to practice this and practice and practice. Practice will give you the skill sets and the experience to build confidence to report out to the ops group and the parties that are in that room, so you can develop those skills that display confidence, assurity, and the information needed to give out to those that are going to help you make good decisions for your division.